Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to day number 42 and 43. 42, 43 of the I Quit Smoking Challenge. Now, guys, I do apologize for the delay on getting these videos out, but this will be a 2-day thing, and then I will have another 2-day video to try to catch up about our trip. So, we went to Oklahoma City this weekend to see my sister-in-law, and we had a really good time. I was worried about, lighting a cigarette for my wife or whatever, but she didn't even ask me this time, and I didn't really want to. And I'll be honest with you, on the way back, I'll talk about that on the way back. But it was a really good trip. Had a really good time. Vaped all weekend, and we took the Alien 220 with us with the Shadow Mini tank, or the Shadow Mini tank with us, and we vaped it at we vaped from, I don't know, 1,326 puffs total as of right now on the 1st of January when we came back. Now, we left on the 28th, so I did put up a video for that day, and then the 29th, 30, 31, and, 30, and number 1. So this will be 2 days, and then on the next video will be another 2 days. But while we were there, I went into a local vape shop and started talking to them about their experience being in the vaping business, and then with all of the regulations and stuff, how it affects them, and their answers were pretty surprising to me, actually. And we'll get into that. But so look forward to that video as I walk into the Flavor Vapor vape shop over in Oklahoma City. On the north side of town. So look for that. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed talking with those people. Those were really great people. And basically, what I wanted to do with that was just to walk in. When you walk into a vape shop, you're going to know if it's a good vape shop or not by walking into the place. Now, they might have all the stuff out there, but it's all about the people. And I was really comfortable there, and they were just really, really awesome people. And we'll do a video coming up in the future about my trip to a vape shop, which I haven't been to a vape shop in ages. I've just pretty much done everything from online over the last 42 days, 43 days, whatever this is. But no, man, overall, it was a pretty good trip, and we'll talk more about that in the next video. What I did want to talk to you about in this video is this little device here. It's not going to be my official review yet because I've only had it for about 4 or 5 days now. But I have figured out that this tank, Shadow Mini tank, can go on temperature control. As you see there, I'm set it for 350 at about 30 watts. I don't know if you guys can see the actual wattage on it, but it is set for 350 and 30 watts, and it's definitely a different vape. Now, I was vaping this at 25 watts, and I pushed it up to 27, and I just really didn't like it. I could only get about a 4 or 5 second pull, and then it was just garbage. After that, so I lowered it down to about 23, and it just wasn't enough. It wasn't hot enough. It wouldn't stay doing what I wanted it to do. So I was like, man, I really don't know if this tank is rated for temperature control. And then I started reading up on TC and what it can do and what the advantages and disadvantages of it is. And I was like, well, I tell you what, once this coil gets to be about burnt out, I'll switch it over to temperature control mode, and I'll try to hit it on that. So that's what I did, and the coil has actually lasted even the next 3 days. And because I'm still trying to get used to 3 milligrams, I've been pretty heavy vaping over the past couple of weeks, and this coil's lasted about a week and a half now, and it's still going strong. And it's a very interesting temperature control here on the Alien 220. As everybody knows, that you push the button and it gets to 350, and then it'll stop heating until it lowers down enough to where it can heat again, and it kind of fluctuates. So the feeling that I'm getting is a little bit of heat, and then it cools down, and then a little bit of heat, and then it cools down, a little bit of heat. And that's fine. I can get a 6-7 second pull off of this thing, being that the coil is only 0.6. I'm not getting a whole lot of vapor, but I am getting a decent amount of flavor, a little bit more flavor than I was when I was on voltage mode, which is surprising to me because I wasn't expecting it. But these coils are 316 stainless steel, so it is on stainless steel temperature control mode, and these batteries lasted a pretty good time. So either way, we'll talk more about that in the future video when we do our official review of the Smoke 220. And well, we won't do an official review until I get another tank to put on top of this. And I'm looking at the Baby Beast or the Cloud Beast, or the Big Baby, or whatever it is. Either way, I'm looking at one of those 3 tanks currently. So anyway, guys, I love you. Thank you very much for hanging out, and I do apologize for the lack in the videos over the past couple of days, but I brought my phone with me, and I do have some video recorded of the vape shop, and it was a very nice vape shop, and I will give you all that information coming up here in the next couple of days. So either way, boys, salutes day 42 and 43 in the books, and we'll come back probably later on tonight with some more good information. So I love you guys. We'll see y'all next time. Yeah, salutes, boys.
Hey, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Daddy needs that YouTube money.